flying out my insides. My nucleus is cracking open, splitting into nuclear fission, and I hear a thing like that can wipe the face of the earth clean. And if it is so, my true nature is to be a force of that much destruction, then dear God, please make it clean, make it quick, make it brilliant, make it last. I hear that cracks are the way the light gets back in. I hear that the universe is made of not of atoms, but of stories. So may our cracking nuclei splitting open birth light back into this world. May the telling of our stories be a force of change that balances things out. Thank you, everybody. Speaking of stories, I love you guys. You love you. I've got a story. That is the truth. This is a story that I wrote at a place called Bench, created by this woman. Kara Hardy. She's in the front row. She doesn't even know how this is making my life happen right now. I love you. Thank you so much. What? Your personal phone? Oh, thanks. I have more. 30 seconds, girl. Yeah. Remember that one. So this is why I love this venue and I love this mic and I love coming because I love hearing all these stories. So here is a story that I keep wanting to point out. I don't even know why, but I'm going to read it to you. They're birds. There are birds in there. Tell me. Yes, tell me. Every tongue casually. Her gaudy, awkward chubbiness is worse than your black book. Tell me what happened. The people who look like little girls when they surprise you with strength and disagreement tell me that if I were your kid and a boy, your belt and I would be intimately acquainted. My mouth would know the bottom of your cowboy, but my heart would know what you presume to be fear. But I can read the content of that presumption from here. It reads broken, unknown, rage, shame, silence. Even though I'm not your kid, so took what you said into my heart. Even though my ass is whipping from scar free, my eyes and arms did not escape unwounded. Curses of burnt brandy breath smeared on me, a joke on me like pie on my clown-faced children are so amusing. Everything is so much more amusing when you're wasted like slapstick, like getting slapped with a stick. Like I've been washing this thing of cream popping out of my eyes in 2 decades. Uncle, I want to love you from the shivering pieces. It's just yours, so sick. This was sick, honey, with you, layer finding layer, so I collapsed heavy through the gate, the front door of the kitchen, into my bedroom, choking blue in panic. My tits don't belong in your mouth, my body doesn't belong on your body. I cry out, Uncle, it's not you, but it is you. Over and over again. I'm searching for a breath that serves me in the warm darkness of a midnight back. Hold me until my waterfall breaks between the space between my weak skin and an old shed of translucent whispers stretch, ripping hard and fogginess away from smoky, self-discerning distance that is soaking the television. The self-loathing rise, rising to the surface of iron thing back to us. Yellow bubbles of fat, unmixing, emulsifying in reverse, separating from salty ocean and mineral river, from clarifying clay and stone bones of this being which I am remembering in the someone I once wished I knew. I am becoming nothing like you. This is my chapbook.
It's awesome.
Buy it.
It was born like 2 hours ago.
And it's the shit.
So cute.
Hey, Macklemore's playing in your honor on top of the burger joint.
Yeah.
Not a single fuck was given.
I didn't know. Someone told me here.
Lance is asleep, journeying in dream, being driven home in a white Ford Explorer from Orlando to Miami shores.
In just 8 weeks, we are high school graduates. Lance, the therapist points out years later, is my first lover. Never girlfriend, only secret. Just past Fort Myers, Interstate 75 takes a southbound bend to the east, cutting across Everglades National Park. Never girlfriend, only secret. Maybe the driver was tired. Maybe the sun saw itself in the contents of the car as it poured into the curve. The one twiddled in back rooms of dark parties, where everyone else was high and distracted, or in the office where our parents left us under the premise of some high school project completion. He'd have me take him in my mouth. The car pulls to the left into oncoming traffic. The driver pulls back, overcorrecting. The Explorer becomes rocket ship. Take other girls to the movies, the beach, the dance. Launching from highway skybound, he'd gather my chest into his hands, press himself through their pressurized grip, never touch my mouth with his mouth, never use his mouth, only my mouth, barrel rolling in the hardwood hammock, tearing out 60 feet of fencing in the afterburn. Take my answers off the chemistry test. The driver's left arm is nearly torn off his body. Take my turkey sandwich at lunch. The sleeper in the back seat is ejected, crushed cervical vertebrae but breathing still. He is back in school a week later in a neck brace. Take my tightened jaw for granted. Lance's neck snaps instantly. Take my silence as reassurance. Lance, the only casualty. Take his clutch of dandelion. The way they spread open to lick the sunshine. The way they swallow heat subtle. Breathe easy. Laugh. With every passing breeze, the bees will come and go, taking what they take. The flowers learn what they are meant for. They won't know what they have received in exchange for extracted pollen until their heads hang heavy with seed this autumn. I snap the necks of dandelions between my fingers, the yellow ones, the ones who have yet to succumb to the explosion of death. I place their heads in boiling water, their open sunshine diffusion. I give them back, perfect, to the sun.
Thanks looks like a million stars.
So dear ones, if you've hung out with me for any modicum of time, you know I like to write a lot about something that isn't often talked about but starting to get a lot of air, which is making me super grateful. What I like to talk about is my mental health status and my mental health history, and I'm really working hard to be a voice in that community in order to dissolve some stigma around it, to be real about it, start having conversations about it. Talk to me all the time about this stuff. Not all the time, I like to sleep. Sleep's important.
For your mental health.
Yeah. Talk to me. We can do that. This is a piece that I wrote that's kind of a culmination of stuff that I've been told about healing and about just stuff I've been told. It's called You Have Been Told. And I'm doing the cool thing. I don't have a little smartphone, so I'm keeping it real with a laptop.
Yeah.
Get it!
Get over being God. Empty from pockets, dreams of being understood. This will never happen. You are fringe. Go away. Sit at the edge of a mountain or an ocean or a road. Let it do what it does. Just like you will do what you do, like you could ever stop yourself. Leaving is knowing that the unknown is better by virtue of not being now. You are not the first. You're not the last. You are not alone. Even when you want to be alone, everything you are running from is standing directly behind you. It will not kill you anymore. Remember, all the chocolate, the blow, The neon triangle drinks, cocktail olives, acid tabs, lines, pills, bottles, crooked leather smiles, dirty palm hands, liquid and broken, promising none of this is an eraser, a lockbox, a security guard, a hero. Remember what pulls you down. Remember that it serves you, the pull-in. Indulgence is just another name for soothe. Reliability is an impossible thing to hope for. This doesn't make people any less valuable. The disease may be shame. The disease may be inflammation. Know that it could be the food you eat. Quit eating things. Avoid gluten or dairy, sugar or soy, eggs or nightshades or nitrates for weeks. Notice what happens. Pick one thing. Eat it all day long. Notice what happens. Quit drinking alcohol. Stop smoking pot. Notice what happens. Take back your body. This is your body. Know that coffee makes you anxious. Know that sugar makes you cry. No shower is hot enough to burn off bourbon palm prints. No numb will ever press their fingers any further away. No, it could all be the thoughts that you think. Know that you are never what you think. They will tell you over and over to get over yourself. What they are trying to say is that your world is not so small. The word should is not of you. It is someone else's belief tugging at your rein. Spit out the bridle. Buck, you are not workhorse or show pony. You are embodied. Resist. Forget that there are things about you that will never change. Know that there are things about you not worth changing. Know that indulgence is just another name for surrender. Know that this is all about shame. Purple bruises sit only long enough before they harden into stone. Resist. You are embodied. Remember, you came out screaming. You are a human, which is a capacity to feel. You are a library, collecting stories and dust. You don't know who you are without either of them. Know that there are so many places for you, that nothing is on accident, that you are no accident, even though you have been told differently. How y'all doing? You all hot as hell. Yes. I know it. You're all totally hot as hell. All right. This is another one I wrote in that same vein.
Crazy. It's never been this bad. It's never been this bad.
It's called Today is the Day. Today is the day I question everything. I can't move without falling over, spilling the hot water, scraping the back of my arm against the rusty screen door. When I notice the 1,057 friends on Facebook and forget how to say help, you have told me I am everything I need. I am here for you. You are so loved. You will call me selfish. I will call me sad and so tired. Today is the day I was afraid of. It gathers me under its alligator tongue, for safe passage, and there is no more fear, just the weight of lies and water, becoming the generosity of millions that have kept us all moving. The days I want to die are different from the days I want to hurt. To slice or burn, to dig through tissue, muscle, sinew, to uncover scaffolding, disentangle mineral pillars from encapsulation, hold up what is ancient of me to the light, the glistening Synovial River, marvel at the curve and prominence and purpose. Those are days I want to stay, lantern, lighthouse. Days like this are less selfish. The body is too heavy. When I realize I have done enough with my life, helped enough people,